Hi, this is Representative Rick Larsen with this week's weekly recap with Rick. I'm here in the basement of the Capitol to give this week's recap. I was just with our Washington State delegation where we participated in a tradition like no other, and that is the passing of a painting that has been passed on since 1977 to all the members of the delegation since. So we give it to the new members this time, Michael Baumgartner, and to Emily Randall, who received the painting from Marie Gluskan Perez. It's a chance for us to get together to show that we're part of one delegation here in the United States Capitol. So this week, of course, we saw MLK Day. I was home doing activities, volunteer activities at home, while at the same time the new president was being inaugurated and made this wild claim about America being in decline. I think it's important to note, though, that we are at 4.1% unemployment, and I want it to be lower. We are at 47 consecutive months of job growth in this country, 16.5 million jobs created in the last 4 years, and 85,000 plus infrastructure projects currently being worked on as a result of the bipartisan infrastructure law. So we have a great foundation, I set a great foundation for this new administration to work on, and we're going to hold them accountable if we move backwards. But they're going to get credit if we can move forwards from the foundation that we built over the last 4 years. I also want to note that on the first day of the new administration, we passed an executive order that pardoned all of the violent domestic terrorists that participated in storming the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. This pardon has unleashed 600 violent felons on our streets, in our communities throughout the country. This is wrong. Those folks trespassed in the Capitol. Some of them participated in not only causing physical harm to the Capitol, but their actions led to deaths of U.S. Capitol police officers. And I stand with our local law enforcement, our state law enforcement, our federal law enforcement, and of course our U.S. Capitol Police to say that this is wrong. These pardons were wrong, but presidents get a chance to do things like this. We'll need to hold the administration accountable now for anything that these pardoned felons do now that they have been released from prison. I'm ready to get to work on a lot of things, including, of course, the transportation bill, and we're at our first set of hearings for our transportation bill. And so watch this space for more work as we work on building the next generation infrastructure in this country. And I do want to end today by just noting that a federal district court judge in Seattle determined that the birthright citizenship executive order that the new administration put out is unconstitutional. So there is a stay on that executive order. The Constitution of the United States and the 14th Amendment language is extremely clear, extremely clear. You're born in the U.S., you're a citizen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There is no space to have any other argument on that. So I'll be certainly fighting to ensure that people who are born in the U.S. Are indeed Americans. No better place in the world to be born. You're born here, you should be an American. That's it for this week's Recap with Rick. I look forward to talking to you soon.